All right, let's talk about deadly animals in Europe. And no, this is not Africa. We're not talking about lions, crocodiles, or hippos that wake up every morning choosing violence. In Europe, the deadliest animals are, well, let's not spoil the surprise, and let's dive in. So let's rank the deadliest animals in Europe, from the least deaths per year to the one that quietly causes the most human deaths. Number 7, snakes, European vipers. Europe only has vipers like the European otter, the nose-horned viper. You'll find them mostly in Southern Europe, the Balkans, Italy, and parts of Eastern Europe. They are venomous, but compared to African or Asian snakes, let's just say European snakes are more like, "Excuse me, please step back," than "I will end your bloodline." That's per year, about 1 to 5 across all of Europe. Most bites aren't fatal, and modern medicine does the rest. Yeah, I know, boring. But if number 7 on the deadliest list is a snake, I'm expecting things to get a lot more interesting from here. Next up, at number 6, is a wild boar. Wait, what? Isn't this basically a wild pig? Wild boars, or hogs, live in Central Europe, Eastern Europe, Germany, France, Italy, and the Balkans. Wild boars are strong, fast, aggressive, and absolutely terrible at understanding traffic laws. Most deaths happen in car accidents and not from direct attacks. Deaths per year, around 5 to 10. They're dangerous, yes, but still not exactly a safari nightmare.
At number 5, here's one people seriously underestimate: ticks. Wow, so far the deadliest list is really exaggerating. Ticks can be found all over Central Europe, the Alps, Scandinavia, the Baltics, basically everywhere in Europe. Ticks don't kill by biting, they kill by spreading disease, especially tick-borne encephalitis, TBE. Deaths per year, approximately a dozen across Europe. A creature smaller than a sesame seed doing more damage than wolves and bears combined. Number 4, horses. Oh, come on, horses? Seriously, Europe? You can do better than that. Horses are majestic, beautiful, Instagram-friendly, but also heavy, strong, very capable of kicking you into next week. Deaths by horses usually come from falls, riding accidents, mostly in Western and Central Europe, riding communities. Deaths per year, around 15 to 20 on average, still safer than African wildlife. A horse won't chase you because it's hungry. It'll do it because you annoyed it. At number 3, we can find cows. I'm literally speechless. Cows are third on the list.
Peaceful, calm, basically walking grass-powered sofas. And yet, cows kill people through trampling, crushing, protective behavior around calves, mostly in rural Europe, the Alps, UK, France, Germany, Austria. Deaths per year? Around 20 to 25. Fun fact, cows kill far more Europeans than wolves, bears, and sharks combined. Try explaining that to tourists. Europe is so boring when it comes to deadly animals that it's actually kind of funny. I wonder what's number 2 and 1. How the list is going, it must be ants and hamsters. Number 2, dogs. Man's best friend. Sometimes man's worst enemy. In Europe, deaths by dogs are actually due to attacks, not rabies, which is almost non-existent in Europe. Fatal dog attacks usually involve children, elderly people, multiple dogs, mostly in urban and suburban Europe. Deaths per year? Around 20 to 40. Compared to African predators, dogs don't hunt humans. They just have really bad days.
And the deadliest animal in Europe is number 1, wasps and bees. Not because wasps and bees are aggressive, but because of allergic reactions. Deaths come from anaphylactic shock, often within minutes. Deaths per year? 30 to 50. A tiny insect with more confirmed deaths than any large predator in Europe. Africa has lions. Europe has allergies. Honorable mentions, potential threats. Before we finish, let's talk about animals people are actually afraid of. Wolves, found in Eastern and Southeastern Europe.
Deaths? Extremely rare. Brown bears? Scandinavia, Balkans, Romania. Deaths? 0 to 2 per year. Sharks? Mediterranean, Atlantic coast. Deaths? Almost 0. They can kill, but they usually don't. Statistically, you're safer near a bear or a shark than near a cow. Strange continent, this Europe. Final thoughts. So no, Europe isn't deadly because of predators. It's deadly because of farms, allergies, accidents, and very small animals with big consequences. Africa has beasts. Europe has paperwork, cows, and insects. If you enjoyed this video, or if you didn't but are still shocked, hit that like button and subscribe. Trust me, next time you walk past a cow or a bee, you'll think of me.